Uh, yeah.
Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining me and Mike once again, for the Friday night panel here on Talkin Fight. And I just wanted to start off by letting you know, Mike, that I just found out that Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are going to fight on April 29th at Wembley Stadium. It was just announced. They've agreed to a 70-30 split of the purse. But the funny thing is, it's not technically confirmed yet, because unbelievably, through social media, Usyk fires back saying, "Okay, deal. I'll take that shite cut. I'll take that 30%. If you give 1 million pounds of that of your winnings to the people of Ukraine." And there we have it. Yeah, exactly. So
you know what? That's a hey, you better do it, Tyson Fury, because if you don't, like, you're just gonna be hated by everybody in Ukraine, right? Because everybody knows you're getting some huge payday.
I think Usyk called Tyson Fury greedy belly or something like that. So Fury shot back saying, "That's okay, gappy tooth bastard." Like, fuck, these guys don't like each other. All right, it's going to be a good fight. I hope it happens. It'll be for the undisputed heavyweight champ of the world. I think first time in a long time, if ever. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that just came across the wire. I said I'd let you know, and now I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say, Mike.
Well, we have an evening of fights. Well, not tonight. Tomorrow night. We have fights, man. That's all you need to know, people. There's fights. Davies Jr. versus Foley, Pacheco versus Cullen. It's underway this weekend, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. An injury has forced Callum Smith out of his light-heavy clash with Powell Steppen at the MS Bank Arena in Liverpool on Saturday. Unfortunately, that's not going to go on. But the event will go ahead, shown live World on the Zone. You guys know what it is. Diego Pacheco, WBO International Super Middleweight title showdown with Jack Cullen and Robbie Davies Jr. Super lightweight fight with Darren Foley, and now co-headlining. Pacheco, guys, 17-0, 14 KOs. One of the hottest prospects in American boxing, looks to impress on his first appearance in the UK, stepping up against Little Levers Cullen, 21-3-1 with 9 knockouts in what promises to be an all-action battle, guys. Davies Jr., 23-3 with 15 KOs, was set to square off with Australia's Liam Paro, but will now face a late stand-in opponent, Foley, 21-4-1 with 9 KOs over 10 rounds, and the Australia-based Irishman arrives in Liverpool brimming with confidence following 4 straight wins. Rumford heavyweight sensation Johnny Fisher, 7-0 with 6 KOs, takes the Rumford Bull Army to Liverpool for the first time as he faces Italy's Alfonso Domini, who is 6-2 with 2 KOs over 8 rounds, and decorated amateur star turned super bantamweight prospect Peter McGrail, 6-0 with 5 KOs, makes his highly anticipated matchroom debut. Warrington lightweight talent Renan Dixon squares off with Wilburn's Vicky Wilkinson for the Commonwealth title. Dixon, who is 7-0, Wilkinson, who is 5-0-1. Also, Oldham's Aqib Fiaz, 10-0, takes on Dean Dodge, 9-2-1 with 3 KOs over 8 rounds at Super Feather. Plus, there's for Hyde's Campbell Hatton back in action again, 9-0, 3 KOs against Chester middleweight Paddy Lacey, who is 7-0 with 1 KO. So honestly, this is a meeting of the guys who only go the distance. not to be a dick about it, but if you guys want to see a fight that goes the distance, this one's probably a good chance that this one's going the distance, unless Campbell Hatton comes out of nowhere with a mean left or right. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's going to be getting underway at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys, for you guys to check out. Also, your thoughts before we move on from this wonderful card here.
No thoughts. Move on. I'm waiting for the big one. Keep going.
Okay. Would that be the Yoka versus Talkin?
No, but
No. Okay. Well, guys, Tony Yoka.
yeah, I do like
Carlos
Tony Yoka.
Takam.
But anyway,
Yeah, this one's getting underway. Boxer has today announced a blockbuster co-promotion with French Promotions All-Star Promotion in Paris next month. Super Dan Aziz will take part in a huge international contest. Yeah, this one's getting underway. March 11th, guys. You know what it is. On this one, Aziz, 18-0, 12 KOs, the only light heavyweight fighter in history to win the English, British, and Commonwealth titles, takes the next step on his own mission to become a world title contender, guys, as he challenges for the vacant EBU European Light Heavyweight Championship. Standing opposite him in the 12-round contest will be former European Light Heavyweight Champion and former French national champion Thomas Feyer, who is 21-4 and 1 with 2 KOs, who rides an 8-fight undefeated streak heading into the bout. Last December, Aziz defeated Rocky Fielding in Bournemouth, making for 4 stoppage wins in his last 5 outings to complete his ascent from English to British and Commonwealth champion. Set on taking a methodical route on his rise to world championship contention, Aziz sees the European title as the next crucial stepping stone. What are your thoughts on that?
sorry, I was reading another story.
All right.
Stop asking me, man. if my eyes are over here, I'm not listening to you. Hey, look what I've just discovered. And meanwhile, Mike's chatting away.
Well, guys, yeah, there's a lot of action in this card, guys. If you're gonna check it out, Yoka Takim getting underway. Yeah, this one is in Paris actually, which is nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The headliner Aziz Fowler. This one EBU European Light Heavy Championship up for grabs. Lauren Price in action, guys. Tony Yoka's brother Victor Yoka in action for his second fight. So definitely some great action here to watch. You can catch that. You can catch it on France Canal Plus television if you guys are able to find that. If not, you're gonna have to use your little website.
Your spidey senses.
Your spidey senses, and you got to find it.
You know what we should be asking. We should be saying, "Hey Graham, if you were a betting man, who'd you?" Hey,
Graham, if you're a betting man, who would you bet on?
I'd be betting on Tony Yoka on that fight.
Oh, definitely.
But I wouldn't win much money if I did bet on him because he's a favorite.
See, in these kind of things, this is where you have to play with your bets. You got to bet the round and the way.
Right.
Yeah. The round and the way, and then don't forget that always Hail Mary. Well, Takim could win this with a knockout. You can always bet that too because that'd pay pretty good.
So funny you mentioned that because as part of that Absolute Boxing little February championship that was going on, everyone was laying their bets down, and I thought I was doing really well up until the last weekend, when to your point about picking the round and the way that the victor would ultimately win. That's where I lost out. To the supreme winners who obviously know more than I do. In other words, lucky guess. So anyway, I came in 10th out of I don't know how many hundreds of people. But anyway, pretty good. Top 10. Top 10.
Top 10. It's better than bottom.
but I guess I left it in the hands of the judges. But
you did. You left it in the hands of the judges.
So going forward, what we should ask each other is not my thoughts on, but who you picking to win, and let's put our professional opinions down, seeing they're worth something. Maybe something to someone, maybe.
Right.
Anyway, keep going. Sorry to interrupt.
Well, we're going to talk about the next one now, the one that you've been waiting for, I guess.
Yep.
Tim Zhu.
This is gonna be a tough fight, but keep going.
Yeah, man, Tim Zhu, guys. If you don't know this kid, you'll know this kid after this weekend for sure.
The Australians are just raging about it. This is headline news in Australia. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It dominates, as opposed to boxing dominating, say, North American media pages. It is absolutely. They're not talking about kangaroos for once in Australia. This is what they're talking about.
Yes, and guys, this one gets underway. This one is No Limit Boxing has confirmed March 12th, so Sunday. Tim Tszyu, 28, will attempt to win his maiden world title on home soil in his first fight back in his native Australia since defeating Japan's Takashi Inoue in November of 2021, guys. The Soul Taker continued his training camp in the U.S. in preparation for the title fight following the postponement of one of the biggest and most anticipated fights of the 2023 boxing schedule, Charlo versus Tszyu, for the undisputed championship of the world. American Tony Harrison is the former WBC super welterweight world champion, also the only fighter to have defeated Tszyu previously planned opponent in the current undisputed champion, Jermall Charlo. Ranked number 2 by the WBC and number 3 by the WBO, Harrison has a record of 29 wins, 3 losses, and a draw, with 21 of those victories via knockout. His last fight was against Spain's Sergio Garcia in April of 2022, winning by unanimous decision. The 32-year-old from Detroit has always embraced the idea of facing off against Tszyu in Australia, telling reporters last year, "I want to go to Australia. You know why? I want the vacation too, man. Like, take me on a vacation. Yes, let me travel across the world and fight somebody that y'all want me to fight. I'm cool with that." End quote. Yes.
If I was a betting man, I'm betting on Harrison.
You're betting on Harrison to take this one, eh?
Yep.
Well, guys, another way, he wants to see kangaroos and rattlesnakes and shit like that. That's what he wants, but he has to go over there and fight first, guys.
Yeah.
But in a winner takes all scenario, the victor on March 12th is set to secure an undisputed title fight against Charlo once the champion recovers from his injuries.
Yep.
Tim Tszyu said, "I think Australia is going to erupt. I haven't fought for almost a year and a half back home, and I know it's going to be the biggest show yet. It's a massive fight for Australia and a special moment in my career. I have so many passionate fans supporting and following me, so I guess he will feel a certain craziness about the atmosphere in Australia, but his biggest problem he's running into isn't the fans, it's me." End quote. Wow. So we've got a lot here. These guys went back and forth tons talking about it. On this card also, we have some undercard action.
It jammed up on me. Oh,
Champ, welcome, Champ.
yeah. Wait, I'm trying to get it to work. I'm having problem, guys. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Maybe our producer can help you out.
Yep.
It's on the phone. Oh, there we go.
There are a lot of titles up for grabs on this card, guys. Make sure you want to check this one out. If you have the opportunity to check this one out, the IBF this one always gets me. Australasian,
yes.
There we go. The IBF Australasian Super Middle vacant is up for grabs on this card. Isaac Hardman will be taking on Rowan Murdoch. Also, the IBO Intercontinental Light Heavy vacant title is up for grabs. Paulo Acuso is taking on Yuenski Gonzalez. Also, we have the WBA Oceania Super Welter. We have Mazudur taking on Mahoney. And in the co-main event, we have Sam Goodman, TJ Donnie. This one is for the IBF Intercontinental Super Bantam and the WBO Oriental Super Bantam titles. Then we have Tszyu, Harrison, WBO Interim World Super Welter vacant titles. So there's a ton of vacants. 2 of these are not vacant titles, but the rest are, guys. There's going to be a lot of great action on this card. This is the one you're going to be waiting for. It's starting March 12th, so you heard it here. This is your to the minute fight news.
All right. I did want to mention one thing before Tim comments on the Tyson Fury news, because I'm sure
What?
he's Tim's probably bursting at the seams, letting us know what he thinks about. Anyway, what I just wanted to quickly mention before we blast off into Tyson Fury land, our own Holly Donovan previewed the Rhian Dixon and Vicky Wilkinson fight that you had mentioned earlier, and I went, oh, no comment. It's because Holly Donovan had highlighted that card in her show earlier today. So go on the talkinfight.com website and check out what her thoughts were. What I'd said, Tim, just a few minutes ago, we just got news across the wire that Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk have agreed to terms. They will fight April 29th at Wembley Stadium in London for the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And hopefully... well, okay, there was one minor stipulation. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Tyson Fury demanded a 70-30 split of the purse, which Usyk agreed to on the condition that if Tyson Fury were to win, which he highly doubted, but if he were to win, he would have to donate £1 million to the people of Ukraine. There you go. So there you go, Tim. Another heavyweight battle on the horizon, other than Jermaine Franklin about to beat Anthony Joshua.
I don't know too much about Franklin. Yeah, what? He's an English fighter. He's an English fighter.
No, he's
I don't know.
He's American Dream.
No,
Jermaine. I don't know too much.
Yeah, man, Jermaine Franklin.
I know the other Franklin from England. That there's a Franklin. He undefeated, but okay. So you was talking about it. I knew he was fighting him. I knew he was fighting. So
he's from where's he from? Brooklyn? No.
Anthony Joshua.
Oh, Anthony Joshua's from UK.
He's fighting.
Jermaine Franklin's from Michigan. Anyway,
right.
Doesn't matter. We got Anthony Joshua and Jermaine Franklin coming up. It's basically a warm-up fight for Anthony Joshua for sure. But the big fight news was finally, because we've been talking about this all week long because it's been going back and forth. First of all, Tyson Fury didn't want to fight in Saudi Arabia. Obviously wasn't getting paid enough by the Saudis, so he turned down that fight. They then tried to negotiate a fight for Wembley, England, and it took them a while to come to terms. Originally, it was a 50-50 split. Tyson Fury said, no way, I'm the bigger draw. And so Usyk said, okay, how about 60-40? Tyson Fury said, no way, I'm the bigger draw. So then finally today, Tyson Fury has agreed on a 70-30 split. But as I said, Usyk has given him one condition, that is if he donates £1 million to the people of Ukraine.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool.
So it's going to be a really good fight, simply from the perspective, I'm sure the English are up in arms, kind of, because Tyson Fury's not been training. Like I think one, I don't remember which world governing body was going to mandate Usyk fight Daniel Dubois. It was either WBC or WBO or WBA, one of them was going to. So Usyk was already in training anyway. He was going to fight someone anyway. Fury, on the other hand, seemed rather nonchalant, didn't really care if he was going to fight or not, and therefore has not been in training.
I remember that.
So he's a little out of shape right now, and so but he's got until April 29th to shed some pounds and get in tip-top fighting shape.
You know he's not getting in the gym till after St. Paddy's Day. Come on now.
When is that? When is it?
17th.
Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday.
Next Friday.
You know he's not thinking about that gym till after. He's not thinking of that gym till the 18th. That's
okay.
Well, maybe the 20th.
That's if he's thinking of a gym at all.
Yeah, because that's very,
because he's up there. He's up there now. He's flying high now. So he might go to the gym. You never know.
Well,
he's probably going to the gym.
Think about it. The Stadium holds 95,000 people, so it's going to be sold out. So there's going to be a lot of merchandise sold. There's going to be a lot of tickets sold. It's probably already sold out. Quite frankly, after today's announcement, it's probably already sold out. the pay-per-view numbers are going to be huge. Did you see the pay-per-view projections on the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight?
No, but it's gonna be massive.
They are okay. They in their press conference the other day, they said they expect 2 million pay-per-view tickets sold.
I can see that. I can
2
see
million. When Oscar De La Hoya,
Everybody interested in that fight. Everybody.
Everybody wants to see that fight.
when Oscar De La Hoya fought Mayweather, the pay-per-view numbers I think they said were 2.7 million. So if Tank and Ryan Garcia can hit 2 million, that's a heck of a number, and that's a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
well, somebody's fallen from grace pretty hard that day, though.
that is true. That is true.
So they definitely somebody needs a big cushion to fall on. So those 2 million pay-per-view buys might help.
If I were a betting man,
the potential is high.
I'd be betting on Ryan Garcia.
I am a betting man, and I will.
Because I think Tank is going to have his head in a different headspace called jail. he's already been convicted. I mean, he's on his way. I believe he's being sentenced in May, and I think his fight's in April. So I mean, Tank's got his head somewhere else right now. I'm guaranteeing it.
Tank's going to have a more aggressive and better higher fight because Garcia is taller.
Yep.
So he's going to have to try to do a lot of long range, but come right back to defense. Come right back to defense after long range. Run right back to defense.
Tank's used to that though. I believe Tank's used to that kind of stuff. He's been fighting taller fighters his whole career. And on top of that, look at the competition. Look at the competition that both have fought. Garcia has not been in the ring with the same caliber of opposition that Tank Davis has.
He might get up for this fight because I was the same way, and then I got ready for Larry Holmes. He might be ready for it. Now go ahead.
Yeah, no, true. We'll find out.
He might be ready.
We'll find out on fight night.
No, come on. You was going to keep talking. What else?
No, I wasn't going to keep talking. I was just going to keep.
Okay. No, I thought you had some more information.
No,
but
see, I was going to keep talking, but my Uber Eats and
they need these fights
4 hours because the guy's on a bicycle in a goddamn blizzard finally showed up.
But they desperately need these fights. This fight, the Yusuf fight, boxing definitely needs it.
Boxing definitely needs
it. They need it.
Definitely needs it.
And they need something to come right after that. They need one more to come after that.
There are the upcoming fights, the big fights upcoming. David Benavidez is going up against Caleb Plant, by the way.
Yep.
That's March. That's the end of March. Beginning of April, you're going to see Robeisy Ramirez go up against Isaac Dogbo. Yep. That's for the vacant featherweight title. Then in New Jersey, in April 8th, you're going to see Shakur Stevenson and Shakiro. Yeah. So, and that's the title eliminator in the lightweight division.
Next weekend, man. Yeah, Ramirez Rosado. I can't wait. That's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. So this is one we're talking about. April 22nd in Las Vegas on DAZN. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I'm picking Garcia. Then out of Japan on May 7th, Steve Fulton and Naoya Inoue.
Steve Fulton.
All right. You're forgetting the big heavyweight bout that's happening on the 15th of April, and that's Joyce and Zhang.
Oh, yes.
Joyce.
Apologies to Carl, because Carl mentioned that last week. That's right.
Yes. Joyce and
Zhang. Joyce.
To see this one.
I want to get to see Joe. I want to get to see him.
Just to put things into perspective, I think Zhang's going to win that one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The Juggernaut has shown that he can take big shots from big guys, and he shows.
Who is that? Who is that?
The Juggernaut.
Oh yeah. And who is he going up against?
Against big
Chinese guy, big.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
could he fight? I'm going to see.
Yeah, Joyce has got a gas tank. Joyce has got a chin. He's a come forward fighter. He's relentless. He has pressure. A lot of guys don't want to fight him because he has that relentless pressure, and the fact that he is a heavyweight, like he fights like he's a middleweight, man. He can move quick when he has to. That's all the rugby, man. The years and years of rugby, playing from the time he was a kid, and now this guy's just a monster. A monster that gets in that ring, can take your best shot all day, and can throw repeated combinations quickly, which is surprising for such a big guy. His gas tank. He never looks like he's tired. He can go 12 rounds and barely have sweat beading on his forehead. It's crazy.
Did it AI enabled computer just generate that content for you, Mike?
No. Never.
Hey,
AI is right here.
That's good, Mike. So what does that computer say about Zhang? What's his record looking like?
Well, Zhang, he's big. Yo, this guy's a monster, though.
I know.
Like,
while you're looking it up, I'll tell you. The other fight I'm looking forward to is Josh Taylor, right? He's going up Teofimo Lopez in June.
Yes,
that's going to be a super duper good fight. I'm looking forward to that because Josh Taylor could have taken that rematch and have it an all UK fight. Instead, he's coming to the United States. That's going to be a huge fight against Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah. See, the thing with Zhang though, Zhang's an old guy. That's one thing too. But does he have the gas tank like Joe Joyce?
We call that a grizzled veteran.
A grizzled veteran. He's 39. He's 39, man. You know
what's funny about that? And Tim, you'll be able to appreciate this, I'm sure, as I did. There's a movie coming. There's a movie coming out on George Foreman, and the prelude to the story that I was reading today was the night that he decided to come back, and he'd been out of boxing for like 10 years, and I honestly forget the name of the guy he came back against. But the point of the matter is it's a great story. And at the time, I think George Foreman was 39 years old at the time. So, and he had a couple more fights left in him, by the way, after that, before he went on to become a multimillionaire selling the George Foreman grill. But
what a brilliant thing to strap your name to, right?
Yeah, I know. If only
he laid off for a while, then came back. He laid off
the Hot Pocket or the damn sandwich maker.
Did you see the numbers on the Creed movie, the new Creed 3 movie? Did you see the numbers?
No, I haven't seen them. Really good, right?
First weekend, 100 million.
Wow, still low. Good job.
Remember, the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the viewers aren't out there for boxing. Boxing is a dying sport." Blah blah blah. Bullshit. I mean that Creed 3 movie came out and it got the highest. It beat all the Rocky movies. I think there were 6 Rocky movies in total. I think in its first weekend, it beat all the box office numbers for the Rockies and the Creed movies. And now we've got the big George Foreman movie coming out in a couple of weeks. Wow. So, and people are, I don't know. I mean, if you take a look at the numbers, if you take a look at the stats, if you take a look at the global audience for boxing, put this all into perspective. And why are people making movies about boxers? Because they make money.
I'm going to see it Sunday. So don't ruin it for me.
Which one? Creed 3? Creed 3?
I'm going to see it Sunday. Yeah. I want to see this one in theater. Yeah. And I'm gonna go sit in those seats that move around and shit. So
is it the seats that have like the cup holder?
Yeah, man. Just all like rocks and shit like that. Like, yeah, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna feel like I'm there. Maybe I'll leave with a couple black eyes. We'll see.
The plot line on Creed 3 is really well done as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not stereotypical.
Yeah, it's like some guy that helped him out in the beginning has come back. It's kind of like a new age Clubber Lang scenario.
Right.
Rocky 3, Clubber Lang, Creed 3, this new guy.
Well, hey, how about this?
Recipe, if you ask me.
I had a journey. We drove down, me, 2 of my daughters, Lynette and Shania, the one from England, and my granddaughter, Nova. we drove down to see my daughter that lives in Georgia, and to see my grandsons that I haven't seen in a while. I got a grandson. He's like 14 and he's like 6 foot almost.
Wow.
Yeah, and his brother is sharp. He's small and he's sharp. So I hadn't seen him in a while, and I went over there. We spent a lot of time. We went down there, and you got a little bit of time, right? I'm
Oh,
Yep.
gonna talk about Xavier. Xavier Terrell Biggs' brother has a gym in Georgia. So
okay.
we was invited to a fundraiser. Terrell Biggs, the gold medal winner, he was there. He was in good health. That was good. We dealing with Mitch Green. We try and get Mitch Green right. So that was like one of the first shows. That the legends. What we trying to do, trying to bring up everybody back. So I went down there, represented, and it went off pretty good. They had singers there. His brother made some money. They made money for him. And there was other boxers there, and it started something. So I reported back. And let everybody know went pretty good. So the next in the future, yeah, real quick in the future, um, we're just gonna have a lot of those, the legends, all the boxers, the former boxers. Matter of fact, this laptop. The reason why I couldn't get right on this laptop, it went dead on me, it see, look at it, see how it is, see it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was doing that. I was trying to get right on, and it was doing that, so I tried to get on with the phone. But we trying to do stuff like that, and that's good news that those fights are being arranged, and within they spaced it month after month or something like that, right? But that's good. Those big fights,
Yeah.
and
Well, next time you're down in Georgia, you should connect with the Staffords. We have a husband and wife team who do a show on Talkin' Fight out of Atlanta called the Stafford Boxing Report, and they have lots and lots of programs where they invite special guests to talk about boxing, especially boxing in the community. They are very heavily involved in the community. They have programs, outreach programs for youth. They're taking kids off the street. They've got a lot of really positive things going for them down in Atlanta. So next time you're in Georgia, you should introduce yourself to them and hop on their
that was
show.
a long ride. That was 14 hours,
Oh,
13 hours.
I
I
thought
didn't
you
want
took
to fly.
I thought you
I
took
don't
the
want to
I
fly.
thought you took the private Talkin' Fight jet.
No, 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 no. No, it was busy with me this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to show some ladies our new jet.
Oh, that was nice. You
Yeah.
know, I was down there with some of the fighters real quick. I was showing them skills, and they were really fascinated over it. I'm not saying I'm the best and all that. I'm just saying it was better than what they were saying. And I just look, just take these little things I'm showing you. I showed them the Philly shell. They was like, and they kept coming to me, asking me. But I know the way Xavier used to fight. He was just quick. He was real quick. And he did do like the shell thing, but on the movement, he was moving when he did it. He was moving a lot. So, but it was okay, because it was his gym, and there was a lot of people there, and it went pretty good. So while you guys, or while they doing all the other fights, like boosting, trying to get the good fights, we trying to come from behind, up from the bottom up, and try to build that up and see if it'll work. See if it'll help a little bit. Getting all these guys. Now we trying to get everybody together and try to do some type of show. And I'm sure you be first to know and everything. So seriously, that's what we trying to do. We trying to get Mitch Green. We trying to get Mitch Green right. And Mitch give you a hard time, boy, but he's funny too. Mitch is funny. So that's what I've been doing. I'm kind of a little tired. I was going to, I was like, God, let me talk. I drove more than my daughter did. I drove all the way down. Then that's 14 hours. Then I drove back. It was really good. It was really good. And now I found that I got a nephew named Byron, that nice looking kid too. that is specialized in nutrition and things like that. Real quick, I told him, hold on. I told him that my mom got this stuff called a body healer. My brother Anthony had the gout. He had the gout and he was feeling bad. He started taking the stuff and it went away, the gout. I had a pain. I had my mouth was sore. I couldn't really chew. And I started taking this stuff, my breathing stuff, that it went away. I could really bite down everything. And my side is better. A lot of other things is better. My other brother, no, and my mom, the COP, I think I told you. COP, that coughing thing you get.
Yeah.
The cough went away. She don't even cough no more.
Wow.
This stuff called the we'll talk about it later. The body healer. It's called the body healer. And it's working. My brother, the gout went away. And then he went and brought me 2 more bottles because it went away. And so this stuff works, man. It's pretty good. It's sweet and it's like 25 different herbs. And I take a tablespoon in the morning, and this is the last thing, and then you can go ahead. I take a tablespoon in the morning, a tablespoon at night, and I give my daughter, my baby, my daughter with me. I give her a sip. I take that in the morning, and when I go run, there'll be no mucus in my chest. It'll be little stuff in here. You blow it out when you finish. When you finish, you blow it out. That's all the mucus that you'll have. And I was like, that's cool. You know how you cough stuff up and spit it? You don't do, I swear, you don't even spit that out. But there'll be some up in your nose, and when you blow that out, your whole pipeline is clean. And I just start using, I live by it now. And it's all sweet. It's sweet. And if you got the gout, it will help you. So if you drinking, if you drinking, man, I'm just joking. But it's called the body healer. It's called the body healer. I swear. And my brother got it, and this other boxer want to get it. I tore the treadmill up. When I ran on, I builded it up, and I took it for like 4 days. I killed the treadmill. All the mucus wasn't in there. So, it'll help you if you're sick, guys.
You know what I might suggest? I might suggest you get hold of that company and become the George Foreman spokesperson for whatever this product is.
Yo, honestly, I gotta give a shout out.
I got the bottles. I'll send you the bottles. I'll send you the pictures of the bottles. Okay. They're like 2 bottles about that, and you take 1 tablespoon in the morning, and it tastes sweet, man, but it works. My brother thanking me, he brought me 4 bottles. It costs $40 a bottle.
What?
And he thanked, yeah, it's worth it. $40 a bottle, and the bottle lasts 30 days. It lasts 30 days. But you will like this here.
Shout out to the guys in the comments. Yeah, we've all seen The Simpsons too, but we know how those gags work.
That's right.
Yeah, thanks. Simpsons did it.
Call me Mo.
Yeah, thanks, Hugh G. Yeah. Simpsons did it, bud. Simpsons did it. Thanks a lot. But shout out to you guys. Yeah, good.
Yeah, excellent. Keep those comments coming. Love those comments.
Yeah, we love comments.
So
you gotta get the comments. You gotta get them.
Yeah,
you gotta comment.
There's some very long comments and some very short comments. We have a variety of comments.
We have some une petite fille.
What, short girls? What are you talking about?
Yes, that's exactly.
Anyway. So Tim, you were promoting a product there, and we kind of cut you off there. So
no. Not only that.
What's the name?
I went to go. This is going to be fast.
What's the name?
This is going to be fast. I went to Jackie Frazier. We was at Joe Frazier's trophy. I should have got the film, and I was invited over there yesterday. And her husband Pete Lau, who's a long time union man, big top guy, he was there, and he leaning over real quick. He leaned over his back and his lower back. So I told him to go get those tubes. Go get those tubes. There's so many people that don't know about the tube. You lay on it and you roll your back on it, and you'll be walking good again.
Oh yeah,
He's been walking like, huh?
That thing's awesome. That tube thing, that roller tube, that thing's badass.
Oh, you tried it? You tried it?
Man. Yo, that thing will pop, snap, crackle, and pop your back right back into place. It's perfect.
Oh man, I live by it. So I told him because he been bent over. Joe Frazier's son-in-law been bent over for a long time. He's about 6'4", 6'5". And he's and Jackie Frazier, she got up and spoke, and then they said that day is going to be Joe Frazier's day, I guess in Philly for. And so I was at that ceremony. I met a lot of people there. It went on pretty good. And then there was people talking about me because I was the first one got up and spoke. There's people talking about me getting something there too because I was born there actually, and everybody else wasn't. Like Ali wasn't, Frazier wasn't. I was born there. So, and then you got Sonny Conto coming up. He's 20 undefeated. Don't you, Mike? 20-0 with all those knockouts. They're going to go crazy when he win the title.
Yep.
They're going to go crazy. So just get me out the way. Get me out the way. Everybody love me. And I really represent the heart in there because I was born in South Philly, right near the Italian market. And I know Joe Frazier just moved there, and he deserved all the respect. But I'm just saying, I was born there. Do something for me too. I'm a nice guy. Let me do something, right? Y'all, you promote that, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yes, it's really nice down there in South
Shout out to
Philly. All the different
Carl
cultures.
Last Bells in the house. What up, Carl? UK's here. The hotbed of boxing. Last Bell Boxing. UK in the house.
I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious about Carl's thoughts about Tyson Fury.
That's cool.
Well, hey, Carl, clear this up for me. Is it a 70-30 split based on the winner taking 70, or plain and simple for the fight, Fury gets 70%? Is it that, or is it because before it was the winner gets the 60-40? So if you can clear that up for me, Carl, because it wasn't clear when the news hit the wire.
That'd be hilarious. Fury gets 70 to lose.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So, but it reads that way. It reads that way in these news flashes that are coming out. So I'm curious if Carl's heard anything different, because he will have up to the minute news to report live from England, the hotbed.
Well, I was doing my Female Friday today on Lanny Daniels. 6 minutes before I went ahead, she won a championship.
What? Throw that by me again. Lanny Daniels won it.
Yeah, she won a belt today.
Like today.
Yeah.
There was a fight today and we missed it.
Well, yeah, because they're over in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
She fought
down. Now this
6 minutes
work.
before I went live to do my profile for Sugar, because Sugar asked me to profile Lanny Daniels, which I did for her.
Okay.
And, yeah, man. She won. She won today. So shout out to Lanny Daniels coming through that victory.
All right, cool. Are you going to interview her?
We will get her on. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Oh, so Carl's responded, plain and simple, 70-30. So wow.
The winner gets 70. Or Fury gets no, plain and simple 70-30 split. Eric.
So Fury's getting 70% of the purse. Now here's the question then. Is it 70-30 of ticket sales, 70-30 of merch sales, 70-30 of everything? Like TV rights, pay-per-view? Is it 70-30 of everything? Or
I would have to say gross, like 70-30 gross profits.
Well, I'm asking Carl, not you, but
that's what I would say.
If you were a betting man.
I am a betting man. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
We're going to be hearing more about. We're going to be hearing about.
Tim's computer finally kicked on.
Yep.
There it goes. Yeah. Champ's computer finally turned on.
Finally.
He's been waiting hours for it. Look at that.
Now you can see that shiny belt in the background.
I know. Look at the way it glistens so nice in the sun.
I know. He must have that flare filter on his camera. What other fights am I looking forward to? Are there any girls' fights coming up? Sorry, women's fights coming up?
Women fighting?
Other than we mentioned Wilkinson.
We do have, if you guys, April 15th, we got Michaela Mayer and Linda Dartu will be headlining a fight here, man. This one will be good. This is on the Joyce versus Zhang card. Linda Dartu and Michaela Mayer will be in action as the co-feature for the heavyweight showdown at Cooper Box Arena in London. Yeah, man. Mare is coming back to the UK for the second time in a row, and the former unified junior lightweight champion will make her lightweight debut against former two-time junior welterweight world champion Christina Medusa Linadartu on Saturday, April the 15th at Cooper Box Arena in London, guys. So you're looking for some women.
Senior being quick on your fingers there, Mike. There's a Canadian gal going over to, I know we mentioned Hool. Yeah, but there was another one that I just saw going over to UK to fight a British fighter. Another one, someone else. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a box of milk that he had to donate to Ukraine, Carl. Thanks for clarifying that one for me. But yeah, so if Fury loses, he's going to get 70% of the purse, but he has to donate $1 million of that to the Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
and seeing Usyk as Ukrainian, does he mean he has to give it to you, Usyk, to spend accordingly?
Yeah, after he's just gonna be like, "Here's your $1 million, Usyk, take it back to the country."
You know, it's super sad. I mean, if you think about how little $1 million will actually buy, like you look at the billions of dollars they're spending in armaments and ammunition.
$1 million won't even cover one of the buildings that they've shot a hole through the size of like an effing 747, man. Like, have you seen the wreck? Like, wow, the country is crushed, well, man. Really thinking shit.
The war zone part.
You know, it should have been 30% of the purse went to that thing.
You mean as in the loser?
Yeah.
Because okay. If Usyk loses, so in other words, if Usyk loses, what's he going to do with his millions and millions of pounds that he's going to take from that fight? Because he will make many millions. That 30% is still going to be a big number. In other words, is all I'm saying. Right? Because as I've said, there's ticket sales, there's pay-per-view sales, there's merchandise sales, there's TV rights. I'll bet there's even radio rights over in the UK. You know, so okay. So this was my point earlier. If Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis are expecting 2 million pay-per-view buys, imagine how many pay-per-view buys there's going to be for the Fury versus Usyk fight.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Huge. It's going to be huge, massive.
Massive.
Now, Carl for once is actually agreeing with me for once, right? I've never said I'm not a fan of Fury. Okay, he's not the guy I want to win at the end of the day because of his antics, and he's always carrying on. So that's what upsets me about Tyson Fury. He's always carrying on. It's always got to be about him per se. But you know, he makes a good point about being the bigger draw. Fair enough, but you know, for him to take this long to make the decision, if that's all he wanted was money, and why would someone who's got so much money want more money? I'll never understand that. But in this particular instance, he now has count down the days, to get in shape to fight Usyk, who's in great shape, by the way, right now, and absolutely hates Tyson Fury. So,
were you talking about the Candy Wyatt fight against Bovington?
Yes, that's it, Pavo.
Yeah, that's over.
Oh, it's already done?
Yeah, it's already done.
Oh, who won?
Wyatt. Split decision over 10 rounds against Bovington. So she now holds the WBA Intercontinental Welter title that was vacant up for grabs. It was scored 98-92, 98-92, and 94-96.
Then if you can just clarify for me then, when did that fight take place?
Today, the 10th.
So let me clarify for Carl, who's listening. A Canadian beat a British fighter?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Joel McIntyre and Ricky Summers was the headline. That one was for the British English light heavy title. And our co-main event there was Christy Bovington and Candy Wyatt. On the card also was Hannah Rankin taking on Logan Haller. So this one, this card's done. It's finished. It's over.
How did our girl Hannah Rankin do?
Hannah came through with a points win over Logan Haller. She went 190. So Rankin was cut above the left eye in the 6th round and came through with the points win.
Wow. Sorry, where did it take place? Was that a Glasgow fight?
This one took place at the Hangar Events venue in Wolverhampton, West Midlands, United Kingdom.
Got it.
Yeah, so that one is done. That one's finished. Yes, Candy White took now wearing that WBA Intercontinental welter title. Shout out to the Canadian.
Oh, there you go. Hey. And either Tim's talking to himself or
No, we couldn't hear you, Tim. You can't hear
you. Tim's making some excellent comments on the British Canadian rivalry.
I don't know. I can't.
It's probably because before he was using his mic on his phone.
Now it's probably all switched back and forth and all that jazz. But yeah, we get some good fights tomorrow. Can't wait to watch.
Yeah, we have a month worth of really good fights coming up, without a doubt. And as I said, two boxing movies doing very, very well at the box office. Boxing movies doing well at the box office. That's interesting.
Evelyn Bermudez and Tanya Enriquez is on tonight.
Oh yeah, hey! Before we sign off, let me tell you a Mexican story about Mexican boxing. Yeah. So I bump into a friend of mine the other day who's from Mexico originally, now lives in Canada. Okay, we're having a little bit of a chit chat, and he tells me, he goes, "Hey, because he heard about Talkin Fight. He goes, hey, I used to be a boxer down in Mexico." I said, "Oh, really? No way." He goes, "Yeah, absolutely." And he goes, he was doing really, really well in his career as a boxer. And one particular night, which happened to be his birthday, and he wanted to get out the fight early so he can go celebrate. So he went into the fight thinking, I'm just going to knock this guy out early and get on with my celebrations. Anyway, before the fight happens, though, he gets approached by some gentlemen, and the gentlemen say to him, they say, "We don't want you to win the fight tonight. We don't want you to win the fight tonight." And he goes, in one ear, out the other ear, because he's, busy prepping. And anyway, so the point of the matter is, he goes into the ring, knocks the guy straight out. Okay, takes off his gloves, hops in his car. He's driving away to his party. Halfway along the road, gets stopped by these fellas. These fellas drag him and his buddies out the car, and my friend gets shot. And this is a guy. I'm not kidding. He's probably, I'm going to say, your age, Mike.
We told you to win. We told you to lose.
We told you to lose.
We got money riding on this one.
That's right. That's right.
I did miss this card. There is a card tonight, guys. If you have the opportunity to see it, like I do, Evelyn Bermudez is headlining this one against Tanya Enriquez for the IBF World Light Fly and the WBO World Light Fly titles that are both vacant. This one is taking place Argentina. TYC Sports is where you can find it broadcast. So yeah, this one there's a lot of these titles up for grabs on this card. We've got let me see, the South America Fly, the IBF Latino Fly. We got the WBO Latino Super Feather, WBC Latino Welter, IBF Latino Feather, the WBO Latino Feather, and the IBF World Light Fly and WBO World Light Fly titles on this card. So if you got a chance to check this one out, it will be getting underway right about now, I believe. It's already underway, guys. It's about 45 minutes into it, an hour. So definitely, if you have the ability to watch that fight, check it out.
Awesome. All right, are you live there, Tim?
Yeah. Could you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, champ.
Now we can hear you perfectly.
I had to cut the other thing off. The other thing off.
Damn,
there's a perpetrator involved in that. A perpetrator came to mess us up.
A gremlin snuck inside your house and messed you up. All right. Yeah. Hey, listen. Anything else left to talk about?
Maybe.
Really?
No, not really. Except for it's time to go watch some fights in Argentina.
Well, that's right. So you got the access. I got tomorrow.
You know I got the access, Tim.
What fights are on? What fights are on?
Fights in Argentina. There's some good there's some good women fights.
I'm gonna lay down because I'm tired.
It's okay,
I
Tim.
I was gonna probably just do a little bit of the show,
Sunday at 4 o'clock. Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Go to the week award. I'll send you the videos. We're gonna judge. We're gonna pick, and we're gonna do it again. Right?
Okay.
Excellent. So
okay.
I guess we're at that time, aren't we?
Yep.
We're at that hour. Champ's gonna lay down.
I'm gonna get a little something. I'm gonna get a little snack. I'm laying down.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm laying down. I'll talk to y'all guys later. Okay.
All right,
Thanks, Champ. Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
See you next time.
Later.
Two-time former heavyweight champ of the world.
That's
Tim
it, right?
Witherspoon.
The two-time.
If only we could do it like those real ring announcers.
Right? Ladies and gentlemen. No, I only know how to do the stripper announcers. Ladies and gentlemen, next up on stage, Rocky
Jasmine.
Jasmine on deck. Jasmine on deck. Yeah.
Followed by Jade.
Yeah. Followed by Rocky Mountains.
Oh, we'd be bad. Okay, we're out.
Well, guys, you know what it is. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike or Emma Man Graham Boyce, and two-time heavyweight champ Tim Witherspoon, who just jetted out to go have a nap. Well, we are going to go and watch some boxing, so you guys don't have to. You know what it is. We'll see you Sunday. Well, check out Sunday, Cedric, 9:30 with the scorecard. Knockout of the Week Award, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with yours truly, Cedric, and the champ. Thanks for dropping all the comments, guys, especially the Simpsons guys. Thank you for that. Much love and respect. Always a good joke. And to Carl from Last Belt Boxing, you know what it is. Much love and respect, bud. To all fight fans around the world. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same channel, new topics. Peace.